Joining us now, board-certified plastic surgeon who escaped from the Islamic regime during the Islamic Revolution, Dr. Sheila Nazarian. Dr. Nazarian, fantastic to see you. From your perspective here in the United States, what are you watching most closely? What can you tell, like just your perspective on what you've seen so far?
Yeah, so we remain extremely hopeful that there will be regime change. The way that us Iranians who lived a free life, who know what Western values are, who do not want this regime that has brutalized our country for the last 47 years, we see them as a cancer. So you can make a cancer weaker, you can make a cancer smaller, but if you don't eliminate the cancer, it will continue to grow and grow and grow and gain strength and gain its capabilities again. So making this regime weaker, but not eliminating the regime, just kicks this can down the road, Dagan and Brian, to our children and grandchildren to deal with a nuclear Iran possibly and a fully stockpiled Iran. And we don't want to leave this problem for our children to deal with.
Doctor, I want to just pick up on that. It's an interesting observation because if you look at what the U.S. has done in Venezuela, for example, they've kind of left part of the old regime there, but they feel like it's people we can work with, at least in the short term. There's certainly been talk in Iran that maybe you would do the same thing, degrade their military capability, but you don't have to wipe out the entire regime. What would that be like for the Iranian people? Could they live under that? Is that even possible, or is that just a recipe for cultural disaster?
There's a fundamental difference, Brian, between the Venezuelan people who aren't Islamist, ideologically driven martyr brigade type of mentality, as opposed to the IRGC and the 10% of Iranians, which amounts to about 9 million people, who believe that justice will not arrive on earth until the little Satan Israel and the great Satan America are destroyed. So in Venezuela, even if you have a puppet government, the people on the ground, are compliant. The government will be compliant because they're driven by money. Okay, the IRGC is driven by Islam. They're driven by wanting to go up to heaven and be with their 72 virgins. Okay, so it's a completely different fundamental base and mentality. So to leave this regime that has brutalized, raped their own people, killed children, blinded 10,000 people in January, killed at the minimum 35,000 protesters, young, beautiful people in the streets. They don't care about their own people, and they're not driven necessarily by money. They're driven by this radical Islamist ideology, and they will not give up because they feel like it is their purpose on earth. So it's apples to oranges, Brian. You can't compare the two, and you cannot leave this regime in place.
Sheila, but it sounds like a regime change requires the 90% to rise up and to, in part, help overthrow the leaders of this regime. And can that happen?
So, Dagan, I think we have to realize that there's no Second Amendment in Iran. They took all of the guns away. So you're asking the people to literally go after an armed militia of extremists with just their bodies and their fists, in tow. So there has to be some sort of armed resistance against this regime. Now, whether that is the Kurds, whether that is Israeli boots on the ground or American boots on the ground, or whether that is like the police officers, the regular military, not the IRGC, not the besieged, but regular armed Iranians that maybe aren't in that, 200, 300,000 besieged militia that are also driven by that radical ideology. But maybe it's a police officer who doesn't want to see his neighbors get killed. Maybe he flips sides. And we have seen some examples of that. So some armed group has to help the people rise up, because right now, unarmed, how are they supposed to take their country back?
Your perspective is really helpful. Dr. Sheila Nazarian, thank you for being with us tonight.
Thanks so much for having me.